Keister, the World Talk Show, with me, your beautiful host, Keister. Our guest is a seasoned filmmaker who specializes in writing and directing. He's a national and international award-winning writer and director of most of the popular Sierra Leonean movies. He is also a barrister and a solicitor of the High Court of Sierra Leone. His name? Find out right after this break.
Let's watch The Real Talk with Aline TV show. By our very own daughter of Sierra Leone, Aline Keister.
Welcome back to Keister, the Real Talk Show. With me, I call him the director lawyer. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Director Sparta. What up?
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here today.
I'm excited that you're here. You know, one party director, the way they do really, really well, and you're such a humble soul.
Thank you.
Congratulations. He's actually a lawyer as well.
Thank
I mean, one guy call. I don't know about calling director lawyer. I mean, one guy even if I tell post and director lawyer. Only I. So if you hear and say from afar, somebody said director lawyer, go say, oh, no, call me. But anyways, I mean, how was school? How was everything? Glad you don't turn this lawyer we want for B, despite you're this big director from Sierra Leone?
Yes, so it has been very challenging, and we don't go through all those journeys. Thank God, it has been the grace of God, and also dedication.
Okay.
So everybody know that my own passion is movie.
Yeah.
And you know the South film itself in Africa.
Yeah.
So people will make you go sat inside and just add value in what you get. But at the end of the day, I think it makes sense being a director and putting the legal profession beside. It just they add value in what you do. So I believe it's a very beautiful journey.
Okay. Cool. So as a lawyer, you actually get a job now where you do work and you still do the directing on the side?
Yes, definitely.
So you get a full-time job?
I get a full-time job.
So you back to another time for yourself?
So at present, I did 3 jobs at a time.
Oh, wow.
So I did editorial as in my chamber. Then I do the film. Then also I don't venture into the aviation industry. So basically my time is very, very tight up. I only shoot on weekends.
Oh,
so
wow.
for balance this thing is very difficult.
Seems like it's a lot of aviation. So but not only in a director, you write as well.
Yes.
You know, so how you discover this talent of directing and writing?
So going back to school, the best school in this country, the Prince of Wales. When we were at Prince of Wales, we started with drama.
Okay.
And till we come to a point where we begin act. So I started as an actor.
Okay.
So because I was very tiny and young, so I saw an audition flyer. So I took the venture, but I was so young, so they don't give me role because of that. So I decided to make myself useful, and I start for help the crew, be part of the crew. I'll be the errand boy.
Okay.
Everybody say that the likes of Keister and Abu. So when they want to buy something, I make myself useful, and they go. So I be get a talent for I be love literature, and I be do poems. So I decided to want to write scripted drama. So I write give me boss Augustus Omojo Thomas, my mentor. Okay. So again, it was a surprise and it's very nice. So from there, he inspired me and I started writing.
Oh,
and the first story was Deep in the Game.
Are you serious?
Yes, definitely. We wrote it together. So when I do my part, Augustus Omojo comes.
Instead of doing your own, and then Deep in the Game is one of the most successful movies from Sierra Leone as well.
Definitely.
Shout out to Augustus. You know, actually, he reached out to one for do a banging movie.
It's my boss.
You know, but we'll talk about Andy. This is not your show. But anyways, he's an one possible respect as well. But you know, Deep in the Game, I did not know that. So far, how many movies have we actually get on your belt? So
apparently, I've done like close to 10 movies.
10 movies,
okay. They have standing ones. Deep in the Game. Saved by Grace, that's the gospel movie. I was also doing gospel movies, like 3. Saved by Grace, then we come to Together by Lima's Diary. So I did most of Lima's Diary's movies.
So you wrote most of them directly?
No, I did not write them.
Okay, but
so Lima wrote them, and then I directed them. Okay. Then, coming back to recently, where we did Watibera, the story for Zainab Abangwa, yes, a docu-drama we did. And also we did April 27 came on, and the recent one is Mama Last Dan, which I wrote.
You wrote Mama's Last Dance.
Yes, and I co-directed the scenes in Sierra Leone.
In Sierra Leone, of course, I saw that.
Yes.
Because based on the shots they were sharing,
Yes.
shout out to you, Prime International. I did not know you wrote that. I can't wait to really watch the movie. When you talk about Game On, that's another thing on your belt as well.
Yes.
The first Sierra Leonean movie, on Prime.
Yes.
So I mean, how you feel for no say like, that small tiny boy. Come up here, actually get a movie on Prime. How did you feel?
Not only come up here, come on and pay because we would have for me now we are the people where they come.
Okay.
Make change. So I worked with Christina Taylor.
Okay.
Christina Taylor, a very good executive producer. I always want to work with her, and she helped me pushing that particular movie. And through her connection, she pushed it, and it was in Amazon Prime, the first Sierra Leonean movie. By the grace of God, to be at Amazon Prime. And Amazon Prime, one of the biggest platforms,
of course,
in the world. So it's not only for me, it's for Sierra Leone, as in we have the opportunity to sell out our story. I always tell people that we have beautiful places, we have beautiful ladies, especially the ladies.
Oh,
I like selling the ladies.
We are all beautiful.
Yes. So I also have this concept in my mind that the things people know about Sierra Leone are very negative.
Exactly.
Ebola. So my own concept is that we as filmmakers, we are the people with craft. We have great opportunity to sell out the country, sell out Sierra Leone to the world. For instance, most of us know about cultures in Nigeria. Most of us know about certain culture. Why? We have never been in Nigeria, but because of the movies that we have been watching, we know that the Igbo tribe, this is what they do, this is what so we sell. They are selling their cultures.
Exactly.
Same also to filmmakers. We can also do that. Tell people that about our beautiful beaches. Tell about religious tolerance we are. So basically, that's my concept as a director. That's what I want to do.
Okay, and that's what I was going to say. So when you think about writing, so that's the thing that comes to your mind, like how do I sell Sierra Leone?
Yes.
And everything else, which is really, really good because we really need to. But I know there are a lot of constraints. I'm glad way that we don't begin to go Amazon Prime because Netflix, I know even the Nigerians, not all of them, are there. I notice it even with the Nigerian market on YouTube when I don't go for kind of talk boards.
Okay.
But I know, for example, you mentioned April 27, which I was fortunate to have been part of that premiere. One of the other issues then we get in Sierra Leone is the budget. Like we don't have a lot of money.
Yes.
I know Phoebe was even talking about how you can struggle, and of course she was, talking about how she was able to pay everyone, but it wasn't easy. Yes. So when you think about writing a movie, budgets of course I know is a part of it. How are you able to come up with a budget? The producers come up with a budget, or you also help in that?
So firstly, filmmaking is money.
Okay.
So if you want to do film, you have to have the money.
Okay.
So starting with April 27, started writing. First, when I'm writing the script, I forget about the budget.
Okay.
Because it will limit me in writing the script.
Okay.
So I put all my attention, assuming that I have the money, I have the budget, the logistics. So immediately after writing it, then I presented it to Phoebe.
Okay.
And Phoebe, she's just trying, but she has the passion for movie. And she went all out to make sure that she spent in the movie, and that's how we spent close to 300 million in the movie, and Phoebe paid every single actor, and we used over 300 actors.
Yeah, that's what she said, because she said the premiere, she said how she even sold her car, she was struggling, she had to get a loan, I think, all of these things, but it was more about pushing Sierra Leone, which I was really, really happy about.
Because we are trying, because recently, this couple, they spent more than 500 million.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so people are coming, they are understanding that movie is money, and they want to spend it.
Okay. Right. So, well, now with the industry, right, like I said, you guys are doing your bit. I know it's a little, I don't want to use the word divided, because I know, say, when all these guys push for come together, and I get a film council. So, no Sollywood and this would not again, not just a film council.
So, for me, like I can always say at the back, when it comes to the different groups, anyone we come for the betterment of the industry, then we could work with that. So now I make mostly interviews or anything I can talk about film guild, Sollywood, that. So because all it I want now for the progress of Sierra Leone movie, anybody will come with a genuine intention, then we work together and push everything together. Okay.
So in other words, now so you could describe the film industry right now. Are you guys together or is it still divided?
So we are working towards unity.
Okay.
So Pastor Ia and the rest are doing very well. They are working effortlessly to make sure they bring everything together, everybody together, and push the industry. They are working on that.
Okay.
Although I'm not too
involved,
yes.
basically. But one of the issues I know way back that we were getting is the fact that producers were using sentiment directors. You guys, in other words, I will see somebody so I don't say it knows how to be actable, but just because of personal reasons. A lot of times, even the girls, when you talk to them in the corner, they end up they sleep with the directors for me to get position or whatever you call it, and everything else. Then the back we also limits the movie that we watch Sierra Leone movie. You as a Sierra Leonean, now you the vex us. You understand? When I don't have for fix all anything, they at least even if you directors don't want to interact with, at least want to push their talent. Are you guys working on that?
So let me talk for myself.
Yeah. I like that.
So for me, I can always say this, even if I'm a woman, I get a particular script, they tell me say you are act. If you're not fit for that character, I will never cast you. Even if na net self, me you will agree to me. I don't care. Yeah. This is my profession. So in the sense, na an actor from casting, I did begin for the movie.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, casting they say we the movie now for the director and force me for be part of that. We find say now we act that film there. So me not in day part. Now make another group. Okay. See everybody they come rehearse weekends. I don't have that. Way I want to do a movie, if I see say this Keister is fit for this particular character, I'll go all out and get Keister on board, even if it costs me any almost money.
And go all out. I just say just go ahead.
I go all out for get her on board. So basically, that's I just picture the character, then I can go all out for get her, but I don't compromise. Personally, as a director, I don't compromise.
Which is good. I just wanted to be clear on that. I mean, I know say yes, issues and go there and there, but you as Pata, like you said, you talk for yourself. But I know that's not the major issue. So for somebody, like you say, if you spot somebody, say fits the part and everything else, but it's not trained, do you train them?
Yeah, so fun fact, most of the actresses that are making headway in the industry, so I mentor them, I groom them of the likes of Phoebe. Phoebe, I was the first person to introduce her into the movie industry. Lima, I introduced her. So lots of them. Even the lady that acted Scuffle, the lead actress, I also introduced her into the industry. So most of the 80% of them that are doing so well, I introduced them. So I like grooming people on cash. Then we start.
Then you start pushing. All right, well, cool. I mean, therefore, you can groom me. So I go doing a part of the movies. But anyways, don't go anywhere because I Dr. Ellen Keister, the Word Talk Show with me. I have Lance and a spatter when a director and a writer and of course a lawyer. Most of the big movies that we don't see there, it is part of them. If not saying fully write all thing, it is part of them. Welcome back, Spatter. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
I know Spatter, first of all, you're a lawyer, okay, director Spatter. Where by it's not by it's a Spatter or which are you government name?
The government name?
Yes.
Okay, this not unpopular fact. My name is Mohammed Lanson Akamara. So Spatter is not part of my name.
I knew it.
Behind the camera, people call me Spatter.
Okay, Alex Spatter, anyways. Yes. But I've been just not saying name. But anyways, so now with the movie industry, right? I mean, a lot that happen. Of course, same way for music. World itself push international. First of all, the question is: do you think we're ready? Besides your movies, because you think Sierra Leone as a whole, are we ready for international? Standards?
Yes, definitely, we are ready.
Okay.
And we have been ready since. And people, not only me, other people, other directors, producers are coming on board. Like of Aisatu Kake, Christina Taylor are coming on board. And those people have passion for movies. And they are doing all they can to make sure that Sierra Leone movie goes international. So we are ready. Financially, we are ready. And also, craftily, creatively, we are also ready.
Because now, next question actually for say, what strategies now do you use for get the local audience and international audience? Like as a filmmaker, you're sitting there like, what do you look at? What do you make sure is involved to actually get that international recognition?
Okay, for me, I think it's production value. Because for you to reach international standard, definitely you have to meet up to the standard. So there are general standard for movies. Picture quality, sound, then location, acting. For picture and sound, we're almost there, because most movies that I'm saying now, we are shot with red or black magic, and those are standard cameras that people are using. So the sound, we're also working on that. So we are ready and we are working towards that.
Okay, cool. So when you mentioned red, that was another thing. So it seemed like we have a lot of equipment.
Yes, we have.
Because I think I spoke with the director, I think, a couple of seasons back, and these are some of the things. So I was going to ask you as part of, what is your challenges? What are you facing? What are your challenges?
And generally, me, finance. Okay, because if you may have a story that involves a lot. Okay. And because finance, you have challenges with finance, then you have to limit, you have to compromise with the story. That is one. Secondly, location. Most people, because we want to sell out this country, if we want to go, we want a beautiful house. It's very difficult for us to have houses, locations to shoot. That is some of the challenges. And also professionalism. Most actors, they are not professional. So that's why most people say, Sparta, you always use Phoebe, you always use Ramadan, you always use Lima. Yes, because those people have passion for it. If you tell them, say, come on set this time, they will definitely be there. If they're not canceled, they will must inform you. But most people, when they come up, they will tell you, say, no, wait for me, the time, come on set. So I make mostly they use them people in the.
Okay. Well, I noticed some of the issues in there. I think I've done talk to a few actresses. They say now because of the money, how did actually nobody pay them? Then I know say even costume-wise, they were struggling as well. Now then, get for come up with costume. Sometimes they go there, they don't have the money. So I guess now that they make the drive not being there. But I know say like we talk about April 27 when our Phoebe on where it mentioned. I think she wanted to make sure people know. Okay, I paid everyone. Clearly, but now that day you feel some of the issues. Maybe now the money when they pay them enough.
I can say if money they inside the industry, but people are not for them, they're in our offices. But people are not for them, they do it, they do outside movie. Because a lot of people get passion for it. But because they need to realize that, and this is Sierra Leone, it's Africa. If they go shoot no more, people they react you. What do they realize from them? Even those, if you make yourself worthy, like Ramadan, then Ramadan they pay and like they least 10 million per movie. So if you make yourself worthy, you will realize that. But for young people coming up, they not will realize that. So they will get that as plan B, then get the extra job. Okay.
Well, one part the issues there, I think we mentioned location. I know say that's not a challenge as well. Where I know a few people in back days when I made them go call for me, party and host them and stuff. But when I get conversations with people that have all those beautiful houses, all their story is we don't do them before. But then come and pull this, then pull dandy, then tiff me this, then tiff me that. You aware of that?
Yes.
Because dandy not somebody where they hinder now we make a man afraid.
That mostly can happen. Okay. Say think some directors them we gonna set if they don't give them 2 hours, they're not done. They want to extend the time or do certain things then. Because Mickey always considers it next time other person can come for her. But not everybody can get that thought they say. I might come again for user or other person will come. But some people they just want to get the movie done, they shoot, they care less about the consequences after. So yeah, that can happen. Most people are not can give locations. So then I understand with that.
All right, cool. Well, now, like I said, with us trying to push for international level, do you see a potential of going to Netflix?
Yes, definitely. Because the they try to reach to the standard, and we're almost doing a Netflix standard. The only thing we feel we need is the connection.
Okay, so a connection that you lack right now.
Yes, connection for reach to Netflix.
But I understand, even with the Nigerians, they get film one.
Yeah.
I think it was Jane App, where they already just have to push for begin, talk to the person get film one. You know, I mean, so I think they will for probably try for begin to them people. They don't just sit down and assume. Say,
yes, we don't make a lot of move. Even Phoebe self, they don't make lots of move in this April 27.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know they say that any for making money for before I actually release that, because I watched it and I thought it was really good, but then she's like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, which I understand. So Sierra Leone movies before all this Netflix and all that, before it become a thing, one of the other ways the way I know say we sell the films was we had marketers. I remember they said back poster all over the place. You know, people didn't anticipate for the movie. We had a certain price and everything else. Why make all that they stop? Not just because we just want fly go international, we don't forget about the local audience. I mean, why don't they stop?
Okay, time change. So you know, before the YouTube and this DSTV, that people will not be aware of and too much. A few people they get access to those things, and the only way the average Sierra Leonean they get access for watch only any movie, whether Nigeria or Sierra Leone, and through DVD. But you know, say time don't change, and from not everybody get DVD. I doubt if you self get DVD now. So not everybody get DVD. So because of the changes, so people they move from that DVD stage now, they come to the internet stage.
But you know, so like it's everything, you know, everything starts from home. But what about the one that we actually get access to all of these things you mentioned, the DSTV, the internet? When I that in DVD and believe people are really offline. How you want to tell your story to them people they have so?
Okay. Now coming back to one of the issues that we get in the industry, the floodgates of the Philippine movie, the Nigerian movie. So now one of the things that really affect me, people you know go like me, I don't do April 27, I know do no pull am. So there are limited Sierra Leonean access to Sierra Leonean movie. People they want people they want buy. But because of who don't shoot, they keep them because the members say, "I will make money if you come on now." The money will come on, and the only thing they get access to are the Philippine movies there, the Nigerian movies there, and they go for it. So for me, I will say the floodgate of those foreign movies. They also they affect we make even the marketers then. Okay, we say okay, like going for they going. I'm only they want, and filmmakers they keep the movie because they don't spend. They don't go and pull and no more say la pull this. So I believe it's one of the reasons.
Okay, and I understand that, right? So the people we want to be like, we're like I said, the Nigerians. Like I said, most of them not even care about the Netflix anymore. I think it's just Moabudu, Ebony, and all that on the YouTube. And if you notice, all the movies are short movies, stories that people can relate to. You know what I mean? Why make we not do 19 and with all Sierra movies? It's fine to sell our culture and everything else, but if it's something over Sabi back, we story like long, the movies then too long. You know, there's a follow Uno road. I mean, are we going to be having short movies at least for YouTube for the Sierra Leoneans away while we wait for rich Netflix?
Last year I started that with Peter Komba, with another lady from Big Sister. So that's the same idea I got. Let's start using the internet because everybody's moving from that point to YouTube, and we see how Nigerians are making use of the. It's not that people don't want to watch Sierra Leonean content because they are not available online. So the only thing that when you go to Facebook or on any social media platform, what you see, Nigeria content. I believe that if we start as a Sierra Leonean, we start flooding the internet with content that we help. So people don't want to sacrifice and do it. So that's the issue.
Okay, cool. Well, anyways, I still have Spata here with me. Don't go anywhere because I'll be right back after this commercial break.
Doro World Traveler, how is your Miami vacation going?
Fine, babe. I'll be back next week and I've bought you a lot of things.
Well, I hope the designer bag you promised is included though. No excuse this time.
That expensive bag? Babe, I am now in Malaysia.
UBA cards work from Moscow to Malaysia, from Malaysia to Miami. Bros, you can't escape this time.
Hell! Babe, are you there? I can't hear you again, oh. Your line is breaking. Hello? Hello? Wherever you travel in the world, don't go without your UBA card. UBA, Africa's Global Bank.
I am still here. Welcome back to Keister, the World Talk Show. If you just walked in today, we're talking about the movie industry. And of course, nobody knows they will talk to them. Other people, of course, we will get to answer. But Lansana Spata, director. Spata, we're not a lawyer as well. Imagine, the director, you write, and then a lawyer. Because no, we can't see the shoot. But anyways, welcome back, Spata. Welcome.
Thank you again.
Okay. So, funny enough, we talk about the marketing side of Sierra Leone movies. Like we say, things don't change. Even the local people, they apply, like we say, the name to the Filipinos and the Nigerians. I know, yes, at some point it affects the market. But even most of the movies, when we can keep on to mention, we see some brother on the other side, it's the use of a cinema. So then Seth, they start to get the issue because of the pirating and all that. We see all things on social media now. But what they do as well is most of the movies, then not only they do premiere and they put it in the cinemas, before now, Seth, it even go to Amazon Prime and go look like Funke, for example, a tribe called Judah. It didn't seem, I think, one of the biggest selling movies, then I don't got Amazon Prime. What would it therefore do with that? Because I know we have few cinemas. Is that also an issue, or not just really feel saying that the only way I follow we just shoot up and go?
So we are working on it. The entertainment industry working on it, cinema, and that's one of the things we lack. By then, we had the Starco, the Globe Cinema, and it was very exciting. When every weekend, most weekend, there must be a premiere. And all of us go meet with filmmakers, then share ideas and talk, we interact. So that was then. But the appreciation of what is happening, the challenges of the industry. So that's past, and now we don't have even have those cinemas again. But I think we have golden cinema.
That's what I mentioned that we have.
We had this one, Lagunda.
Okay.
Yeah, Laguda, they had a cinema, but I think it's closed now. So I think that the only cinema we have now is this golden cinema, and we're trying to make use of it. Even Phoebe, she has an idea where having a wow cinema, where premiere Sierra Leonean movie mostly on in a month, one Sierra Leonean movie. So that's one of the challenges also.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, in the movie industry as well, I've noticed we've been collaborating a lot. Do you feel that collaboration have helped us? I mean, the advantage is the fact that now we're sending our actors to Nigeria versus always just bringing them. And I know the idea of bringing them, like I said, is, if we put this one big person on this movie, it goes for sell the movie. But what I get from it, just like even with the musicians as well, they come, do their thing, and leave. They make their money. They don't really do anything. Have we been successful with that? Any Nigerian coming in has really boosted any movie or?
From a personal experience, I've never used any Nigerians in any of my movies. But I think the reason why people are going for Nigerians actor because they need that connection, the nexus, where maybe the actor, because of the face of the actor, they will attract the international market. So I believe that's one of the reasons why they are going out for them. For me personally, I've never used the Nigerian. What I believe is if you put in the effort, the production value, and you do your there are a lot of platforms, not only the Amazons and the film festival. There are a lot of film festivals that you can upload your movie, Film Freeway, upload your movie, and if it's classy, make great story. She won,
for a short story, right? I think I saw it.
So that's an example. So if we put in the work and we do a classic movie, I believe that it will reach where we want it to reach.
Okay, cool. I mean, we're looking forward to that, and we want the industry to really, really grow. So as far as your team, I know you as a director and a writer, how do you put your team together? Like your your DOP, your editor. Do you have one team, or do you get different people from different places and then have?
I have people that I believe in. Now, I do not only look for the profession, the the skills. I also look for the attitude.
Okay.
Because it's Sierra Leone, we have a lot of challenges. Probably I agreed with you for just a week, but because of certain circumstances, the length of the shooting extends. Then you come and we'll talk for just a week. Why we need to extend? You should pay me more. So I just also look for people that we go understand and also get the craft. For me, I get a particular team where they work with, but I also open up to anybody where I feel say in attitude right, then they go. For now, they work with the team Cage Cole, Papi, Phoebe, Medkay. So these are the team we are the work with right now. But I open up to everybody. I can work with anybody. I'm very open.
Okay, because I don't know if I say if somebody right now gets in a scriptwriter, gets in your own, but one can hire you. You know, you go by the money or you name attached to the value of the story. Like, you understand what I mean? Because people
hire me as director. As a director.
That's for a director. So in the right all thing, one can hire you as a director.
So the first thing I look where somebody bring a script, not to the money I look for.
Okay.
I look because whatever project you do, then go make you go up or kind of. And I've been in industry for close to 10 years, and through this time, we call 3 directors there in this country. They don't mention Sparta.
Right.
Why? Not because I look in them or the money important. Not because I look at the story. I don't turn down series of scripts because of the story. I can talk to you, but let me change the story. That will safer. So, and of course, if you deny, then I can allow you for go, even if you pay me how many million. We try to look at the story because it's very important. You can get the money done, but the name I make can go now all thing. The name we hear the name Sparta. And anytime I do film, everybody can go look and say, like, go sweet is Sparta they do. Like, so I'm very conscious, even I didn't at the editing room, very conscious. If I get probably to anything, I can go and shoot and back.
Wow.
Because, not because I want for make competition with anybody, because I want to maintain, because I get lots of people that really look up to me, say, okay, this is Sparta's movie. And people that can go at the premiere or look the movie, say, let me learn certain things from this person. And I don't want to ever let them down. So basically, they take me time. And anytime at the shoots, you just see me what they done because my whole mind, they did on them and try for doing the best and for making it work. Okay,
cool. So now we don't mention say you whole mind the day in them. Earlier you talk say now you only shoot on weekends. Imagine if you get a short time for shoot. Weekends good enough for just on weekends for make you able to get them done if you.
It depends on the kind of story.
Okay.
So at present, I'm not too involved in the film industry because of I just start my job and it take me time. So I want for maintain that level, and anybody who want to shoot, you will understand. Okay, let's do this. I can sacrifice certain time in the week, but I think it's necessary. But weekends, I make sure I exhaust the weekend and we move ahead. I have shot 2 movies throughout the weekends.
All right. Okay, cool. Because I just wonder. I know, say now with movies that I see, it can be one scene, one place. Me says okay, so I imagine I said this 2 days and shoot all scene. You understand what I mean? But with me now, we can want to do the extreme. Where I mean, it's good for us at the end of the day with itself for really push. But I mean, quickly before I'll go on a break. I know, say even during the break we talk about the YouTube thing. I want to go back to it small because waiting also what they say, not talking on camera, but I make it talk where you say the YouTube thing, they push now because people don't even stream data, not even day. You understand? I think as a director, if we use this opportunity, for encourage people to for stream, because if we say what they look to that, they will not go any side. But then when you talk to, let me say the diaspora, the way get maybe good internet or even the issue is, not so better, not so this, not so that. It's hard for them to really believe the movie industry then and you guys now are different people.
Yes.
What I don't have to do, I mean, briefly, for try to convince them people they are so, like I say, not for just keep the movies, you guys want the money, but what have you guys done as a team to have those people know we can produce good movies? Sierra Leoneans, not just international.
There comes the sacrifice.
Okay.
So if I've done a movie, someone needs to sacrifice.
Okay.
Because you cannot do the movie and say, let me keep it. Because everybody, that's let me keep it. It takes few people that say, let me sacrifice. In as much as I've spent a lot, let me sacrifice and release this movie on YouTube. And see if people are coming on board, releasing movies. I believe that Sierra Leoneans can stream it. What I believe is Sierra Leone can support. Sierra Leone are very supportive only if if the quality is there, and also if it's accessible, they're very much supportive.
Okay, but we know of two people. You mentioned Isatu Kake, and then now we have BSK.
BSK.
Both of them have app. You know, have you guys been pushing the movies? Have you had conversations with them? Because like you said, it's a Sierra Leonean thing. Then where Liquid don't go as far as having their own platform. Have you guys tried to utilize, these platforms?
Yes, like the Sierra Tube. Most movies are on Sierra Tube right now, and also the BSK. They are coming on there.
Sierra Tube or Sierra Flix?
Sierra Flix. Sorry, we also have Sierra Tube. Chooks, YouTube.
Okay.
They also monetize. Chooks, one of my guys.
Okay.
So, like I told you earlier, that we are working. The effort is there. People are coming on board. Like I said to BSK, they are coming on board to make sure that Sierra Leone movie reach internet. People have access to it because it's the accessibility that is the problem. So they are doing all they could for us to reach to that point. Okay. So we have the BSK, the social media platform, the Sierra Flix also. They are working on it, and they launched the Sierra Flix I think 2 months back, and people are going out for it. Okay, well that's good. I mean, as long as we're taking the step.
We have to. But then it goes back to us. We salon people and for really just support to be said, because when they do all this, especially the creative industry, they put all this effort, but then like you say, streaming and everything else. I think soon I'll give you some more credits and believe in me, but not going anywhere because I'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hi, I am Leo, a super geek who's obsessed with artificial intelligence. I'm sure you're wondering how I got here.
Hi, Tony. It's been hard trying to find a quick way to send the cash across to you. The bank is quite far from where I stay.
Girl, I'm trying to call that pop-up shop I saw on IG. I need them shoes for a party this weekend.
Wait a minute. I can solve all these problems. All I have to do is get back to my geek zone and get cracking. That's how I created this great virtual solution. Chat with me on Facebook Messenger and experience a whole new world of banking solutions without going to the bank. Make transfers, buy airtime, get account statements, and more. After all, going to the bank is boring. Like, I can't drink this delicious coffee and fill a teller at the same time. Get it?
We're almost at the end of the show. Welcome back to Keister, the World Talk Show. Today we talk about the movie industry, and if you not savvy, this young man within there, so now in the wonderful director Sparta, would win so many awards locally and internationally, and of course one part in movies that he writes when Mama's Last Dance. I'm pretty sure if you watch Facebook, you see how we post the premiere in America. It was really successful. So I think with salon people don't begin the camera. But anyways, welcome back, Sparta. Welcome.
Thank you again.
Okay, so now I want to talk about Sparta. We know some of the challenges. Like in say everything you do, they talk for himself. It's finances. So even though we're not getting finances, with all this holding back movies for push monetization, all this, you go say, I mean, any movie the way you don't actually make a little bit money past how you spend.
So apparently I've never been an executive producer.
Okay, so you haven't. So you're just getting paid.
Yes. So I've never been an executive producer.
But you know of anybody who probably don't actually make profit.
Yes, Game On made a lot of profit because they bought it for Amazon Prime. Okay. So the executive producer can tell you how much he made.
Okay, good. That's Wistina.
So.
Yes. All right. Okay, I'm coming to you. But anyways, with all the movies.
Lima's diary.
Lima's
a lot of money to our premieres and also the CDs. She's making a lot of money.
Oh, cool. So good. It seems like the way the pushing is really
so apparently, when it comes to my side, when I do a movie, definitely, if you are the executive producer and invest in me, you make your money.
You make,
yes, right. That is for me.
So how much are you charging?
For me, for
writing and directing, or just directing or writing?
So recently, since last year, so I started collecting just for writing, $500.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yes, because mostly, not to Sierra Leone, and they most likely write for something I make the dollar kind.
Okay.
So they make the dollar cabin, and also directing. The last movie I do for Minaj, 15 million.
Okay. Cool. So you just mentioned something, say not to Sierra Leone, you write for. So you don't write for all.
I don't write for most people in the diaspora.
Okay.
Lots of them.
All right, then the movies that were ever done, or you just write and then.
Some of them they don't do that.
Okay. All right. So Sparta, all the movies that we don't do. Which one are your favorite movie?
Which one are your favorite movie?
Yeah.
Okay, for me, I can reflect to Profit Points. I know it's not my favorite movie because me coming from the slum, I understand exactly how it is in the slum. So it was like experience in the slum. Then coming to April 27. April 27, I think I put my mind and everything in it. So they say the recent one can be the best one.
Okay.
So April 27 is the recent one. So definitely, if the recent one can be the best one, so you can tell which is the best one.
Okay. That's what you said, but you still not answer. You still lip and go between them. Which one are your favorite? Whether recent, best, or whatever, which one are your favorite?
All of them are my favorites.
I knew that. So who's your favorite actress?
It's my favorite actress. Okay, for now, I'm always proud of her wherever I go. Phoebe Sue is my favorite actress.
Okay, what about the actor, the guys?
The guys, Ramadan Kedi Bag.
Okay, cool. That's why then all in the movies.
Yes, they are all in my movies.
But anyways, I mean, at Sparta, I know, like you say, with the self-push industry. So what do you work on right now? What do you self-push in your little corner?
So I plan that before the end of the year, we'll do my personal project, executive produce, written, directed, and everything. And I have to put my mind in it and do it better than all the movies I have done. So, like I said, we are not cooking, we are in the market buying things before we come to the kitchen.
Alright. Cool. So I mentioned earlier, before where I talked about waiting out some of the issues that we're getting out of the industry is sentiment and the directors not respecting themselves and and dealing with girls, what's not. Have you ever dated your actress?
No, I've never dated any actress. Okay. So I began a situation where I like the person. So you can't say the act where she was not good. So I tell her, I say, May, instead like me. I say, okay, we go good day, but at the end of the day, you will be an actress. So choose, instead I do me or be because I'm not like for compromise.
Okay.
Definitely, I've never dated any actress in the industry.
Alright. So besides you as a director, who's your favorite director?
Who's my favorite director?
Besides your mentor.
So I respect every director in this country, and they're all doing very well. So for me, I can class the director depending on the setting. Omojo, for me, is the best director in action. Okay. When it comes to you have different directors, they all specialize in different things. Yes.
So what's your specialty?
But for me, I love smart detective and love stories. So that's what I do. But I don't like village stories.
Okay, cool.
I've never done any village.
All right, so you talk about executive producing next project. When would you expect this next project from Sparta?
Before the end of the year.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, maybe I'll come back here and talk about the project.
Definitely, Mr. Sefi, I want say for
you might be part of the project.
I'm getting off of me for
No, you might be part of the project. We'll work it out.
All right, cool. So before we go, I mean, somebody who must be out there, we want to be an actor, right? Or want to be a director, or have get talent in writing. So you as Sparta, been in the industry for like 10 years, with all the challenges that we don't face, with all your successes and everything else, what do you advise? First of all, let me start with the person we want to be an actor. What would you say?
Okay, for people out there that want to be an actor, firstly, forget about the mentality that this is Sierra Leone and actors are not expected. Okay. This is a craft, and every craft has a tendency to blow and be international. Okay. Firstly, find someone that can mentor you. Find a director that can mentor you, and also have the passion and always be humble and respectful. Because for me, the key thing is if you're humble and respectful, I can make use of you very well. I look in for respect and humility. Okay. All right, cool. So somebody who has a talent in writing, but doesn't know, the direction of how to go about it. You know what I mean? Because I know some people are good writers and they tell their stories, and people like you, actually are able to say, okay, this is a good one and get it. What would you advise that person? Because, when it comes to creatives, not every parent or Sierra Leoneans are really accepting us, for example. So somebody, they could get talent.
But he didn't in corner right now. What you go say to that person?
To the line with me. Okay. I started as writer and also have somebody that has always been guiding me. If you're a writer, find someone that will be guiding you. It's experience. Okay. The amount of time you keep writing and you have someone that guiding you. We don't have film school here. Okay. So we just practical experience. Get someone that will guide you, lead you to the way, and that's how we all reach to this point. Okay.
Are you willing to guide and mentor these people? You personally?
Personally, I'm very open. Presently, I have like 3 people that I'm mentoring in writing and director. The one just graduated. Okay. She did Love Boss, she wrote it, and also co-directed with Mohammed Jane. Okay. So I'm very open up to anybody, especially female. I love female being behind the camera.
All right, cool. So lastly, before we go almost at the end of the show, the movie industry as a whole, directors, actors, production assistants, makeup artists, everyone that is included. What would you say to them for us to excel?
For us to
excel.
Okay, firstly, respect your craft. Okay. After you respect the craft, then make sure you add value to your craft. Okay. You can be doing it. Most people are comfortable. They come and but they don't want to explore, go in research, do more research and learn more. So if me as an individual, I do research in as much as I am smarter, but I don't believe that I am smarter until I reach to that point. I do it whenever I want to do a movie. For example, April 27, I went to Arsla for just a week, the whole week, an orientation, just for me to understand how the military operates. Okay. So the more you research and the more you get the idea to build whatever you want to build. So whether a makeup artist, writer, an actor, do more research and put in the work.
And most importantly, professionalism. Because everybody's complaining. Even when I had Bernadette, who has BSK Studios, that's what she was talking about. Yes. Oh, they're unprofessional. So, Miss, how people them? I mean, we did all this effort push, this not togetherness. I think, we all need to just try to be a professional. I think this is the last one. We get to see you in front of the camera. You talk to you, you act. Now you just direct, right, and a lawyer. But at any point, do you feel like you get for day in front of cameras anytime?
If you look any of my movies, you always see me inside. You see me before the camera. Always they play the role of Gateman. And funnily, Mama Last Dance, I played a character because I resemble the individual, the younger one. So I acted, I think, 4 scenes. So I'm willing to be in front of the camera.
Okay. Well, finally, now come on to the public. I'm not going to see the part, but I was just curious. Yes. But I want to say thank you so much for coming here and then, giving your small knowledge and everything else. And I wish you all the best. I think, we all just need to work together and really, really push. And, I'm possibly really don't die. I mean, I hope, you just keep going up and up. And I'm happy, and particularly talk, right, where you say, Sparta, you do your research, just get comfortable because you like to Sparta. What do we now? Lawyer, sabi writer, sabi this. But you do research for every movie. I think it will inspire a whole lot of people. So all the best. Don't forget to call me, Rove, anything, what I'm saying. As long as you can money for pay me. But yes, when you get your movie, come back here, let's premiere it.
Thank you so much.
So Sierra Leone industry, of course, the movies, to Winston, Phoebe, and all these famous doing good, the Chrissy Lady, we do Love Boss. We just gotta keep pushing and pushing because we do have the talent. However, we all get for just support we have. Today we talk about movies, and definitely we all get for push Salon movie for go before. I don't want to go, but I've got to go. I've been your host today, Keister. Till next week.